What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video, and today looking at 10 sci-fi anime that are almost as good as Dandadan. Alright, so the preface is by saying this is the site CBR. They do like a lot of like cool anime lists, and they rank a lot of stuff, and you don't see me on the site a lot. This is kind of like Uwu in the sense that it's just a good tool for like when you want to do videos on anime and stuff. You know, so I'm gonna do a lot of these lists. I want to do, if this video comes out in October, I want to do like the whole October, just a video a day talking about this list and discussing this list, and it should be all edited. So with that being said, we can go ahead and get started, because these videos that you do when you just do on stream or whatever, they just sometimes they run really long. So once again, 10 sci-fi anime that are almost as good as Dandadan. Okay, first is Gurren Lagann. Now, I love Gurren Lagann. I feel like I need to see what else is on this list before I start tweaking about what's higher, because for me, I love Gurren Lagann a lot. I love it a lot. I think it's really good. As far as like yeah, it's cool sci-fi, space stuff, and all of that. Yeah, I can see that. I don't want to say I can see it, but we'll see. Kaiju number 8. I think personally, Gurren Lagann as a whole is better than Kaiju number 8. Like, at least right now, like for everything I've seen, Kaiju number 8, season 2 is also a fire start. I love everything about season 2. But if I had to stick to just one, I would probably say Gurren Lagann should be above this one. Parasite, there's no image for this. I'll probably throw one on the video. Parasite, I do like Parasite. I think it was like good. It was like a 24 episode anime. I could see that. I think to me, I could see it somewhere near Gurren Lagann. I think to me, I really overrate the series, like, because I dropped it at the it's a spoiler, I can't say what happened, but at the very pivotal point in Gurren Lagann, I dropped it. Somebody told me to pick it back up, because it's like, why'd you drop it? It wasn't even bad that I dropped it, I just didn't like what happened. And so I just dropped it. But then when I finished it, it was one of my favorite anime, still to this day. But I like Parasite though. Erased. Man, this was a hard one, because I know a lot of people would not put Erased here, and I understand why not, because it definitely has some plot holes. It definitely has a lot of issues with that. But I feel like with Erased, for me, this is an anime I watched all in one go. There's not a lot of anime I do anymore that I just binge all the way through, but in this story, I had to know what happened. Like when I watched the first episode of this, I watched the complete thing. I was already tired. It just kept me up. Sometimes you read a good anime, read a good manga, watch a good anime, and it just keeps you up forever. You know what I'm saying? And Danganronpa and Erased was two anime that I feel like just kept me up over everything. Like, I was so sleepy, I was so tired. I started watching one episode of this, I was not tired anymore, I was not sleepy anymore, I was straight anime. I'm cool with that position though, because we're ranking these like they're in order. I do not think Trigun should be this high at all. I just don't think so. I mean, that's my personal opinion, and I respect everybody else's opinion. I really do like Trigun. I really do. I think it's a great series. I don't know if it should be this high. Because to me, this is not better than Erased. Not better than none of these shows. Maybe than like Kaiju number 8. But that's just not finished yet. I like Trigun. If we rating it on just the sci-fi aspect of it, then yeah, maybe. But yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you guys gonna agree with me on this, but I love Dr. Stone. I really do. Like, I really love Dr. Stone. It's something about it that's just super fun. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something about Dr. Stone that's super, like, it's informative. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna actually take what he says and try to make my own car or whatever, but something about it's just like, it's a learning anime. It's fun, it's interesting, it's good, and it's not supposed to be. Senku is such a charismatic main character. That makes sense. Okay, I haven't seen Plastic Memories. I think I tried to watch it. It wasn't really for me. I might go back into it if you guys say it's really good, but I can't really speak to like the ranking on this list. I will say Dr. Stone for me is very highly up. Steins Gate. Yeah, you know what? Steins Gate is good. That's one of them classic anime that's really good. I feel like it definitely deserves to be the place it is on this list. In terms of like sci-fi-ness, I definitely feel like this is well received. It's good. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at this at all. Gintama. Now oh my bad. Fun fact, Gintama. This is actually my favorite anime of all time. I absolutely love this anime. I will never stop loving this anime. I watch it every year. To me, it's just a complete anime. You know what's crazy though? Honestly, I didn't even think of it as sci-fi, but it is entirely sci-fi. It's basically samurai fighting against aliens and spaceships and robots. And as silly as that sounds, it is that silly. But it's one of the funniest anime I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Now, for me, it might be a little bit of a different experience than for you, because for me, I watch a lot of anime, so I get a lot of anime references. I wouldn't recommend this as a first time anime watcher. I wouldn't recommend this to nobody. Because a lot of the jokes, you need to have watched other stuff to get. But I feel like once you become like an experienced anime watcher, you know, watch a couple things, you know, like about anime culture or whatever, this is the best anime hands down. This has been my top anime since the day I watched it. It's one of the things where I feel like, yeah, it might start off a little slow, but it's really about the journey with this. It's like, yes, this is an anime that is full of amazing fights. It's insanely funny. It has great characters. But the thing about it is that it's so weird recommending this to somebody, because you can't recommend that at all. Because the great fights in this anime just come out of nowhere. Like, it can be a comedic scene and then all of a sudden it's serious. And they pull it off so well that you wouldn't even know. I feel like Gintama to me is just the best. It has everything in it. You know, it made me cry. It made me happy. It made me very hype. The cool fights. Characters are funny. Characters are, you know, decently written. You know, this is my favorite anime. Ghost in the Shell. I have not seen Ghost in the Shell. I don't mind it being on this list though, like number one, because granted, it is very much of a staple in the sci-fi community. Now they say almost as good as Dandadan. I feel like a couple of these are better than Dandadan, even though it's a great show. I can't really speak to that one though, but if I would have had to go back to the list and just kind of edit it real quick, if I had to name top three out there, I'll do top three. Gintama would be number one. Oh well, yeah. I about to say if we're talking sci-fi, but this anime is all sci-fi. I'll do Dr. Stone number two. And if I had to choose between Gurren Lagann and Erased, that one might be hard, but I would definitely choose Gurren Lagann. Just like for the sci-fi aspect alone, it definitely should have been higher on this list. They have robots that fold into other robots, that fold into other robots, that blow stuff up, that are universes. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good list. I like it. Like I said, I haven't really read Plastic Memories, so I can't really say. Steins Gate is a good one too. But I'm not mad at this list at all. I think CBR is off to a good start. This is the first out of all the videos I'm gonna do. To me, that was a good start. Gintama's in there. And even in my mind, I'm thinking like, is it a sci-fi anime? And then you watch the first episode, it talks about how the aliens took over the Edo, Japan. Like, duh. It's very sci-fi. It's crazy that I wouldn't even think about it like that, just how well the anime mashes together. But with that being said, this was 10 sci-fi anime that are almost as good as Dandadan. That was fun.
Subscribe or bear the hatred of the Uchiha. Wake up to reality.